Good evening and welcome to a brand new playthrough of Timberborn. We have finished up our previous playthrough with our iron teeth, so it's time to start afresh, start something new, and this time I'm going to do something slightly different. I'm going to try and build a more aesthetically pleasing settlement, one where the beavers have space around them. They might be surrounded by crops in places. The industrial areas will be dotted around in different areas. There won't be just one big industrial area, one big settlement area. So yeah, it'd be nice. Every beaver will have like a house. Not every beaver, every family will have a house with a roof and things in their gardens to give all the stuff that makes them happy. So the only focal points probably be things like the temples or that sort of thing, or whatever they're called now, whatever. But anyway, I was going to go with the greedy builders for this playthrough, but I've had an issue with it where some of the mods I've got installed, they don't show whilst I'm playing it, and Zuiji mentioned a workaround for it, but we're going to play with the Folktails instead. That's what I'm going to do. We're going to play with the Folktails because yeah. So we're going to play on a custom map, which is a custom map of my making. I have made this map here. It's a wonderful picturesque volcano, super easy map for those who just want lots of space to build, with a picturesque volcano in the background, totally not hiding anything bad. Yes, bet you can't guess what's down there. And we're going to play on normal because, yeah, we could play on easy, but we'll just play on normal and we'll get it going. Okay, so let's start. Okay, so let's name my thing. I think I'm going to call it aesthetics because it's a nice word. So, okay, and pause for the moment. Okie dokie. So, here we are in our wonderful map. There is the volcano in the background over there. Everything awesome. Let's do the sound of things. Let's start off with the development console and turn off the sky fog. I'm going to go into free camera mode as well, just so I can zoom out and show you this map. So, as you can see, this is an easy map. A very, very easy map. You have a water source river over here, which flows all the way down into here, down over to there. Fantastic. You have a volcano, which it's spouting water. It's nice, it's easy. You know, it's going to be friendly, absolutely friendly. Yeah, no worries at all. And you've got a bit of metal over here to go. You know, you've got metal mines and things, so we'll have plenty of metal going there and loads of space. Loads of space. Just requires a little bit of work to get the rivers kind of going. The river is actually too deep on this side of the map where we actually are, and one deep on the other side for the most part. I mean, you could go into here, and so that won't be a major problem there. So damming off is going to obviously be a little bit more difficult because you have to go up higher, but that's fine. And we are kind of at the bottom of the map here, so we can't go any deeper than this river. So to get any large reservoirs, definitely going to require pumping water up high, or just having pumps in places for beavers to fill up water and just have lots of things, lots of places, lots of things. So yeah, that's the plan. Okay, so let's do what we do normally. Let's just start as we go. We'll go with the water pump here, and we'll connect a road to that. That'll do. Let's get some food going. We've got some berries dotted around here, so let's get the gathering flag running, and we'll get 2 lumberjack flags because we're going to need lumberjack flags as well as a storage for wood. Let's get a large pit and put it behind, put it over there. There you go, that'll do for the minute. There you go. And we want to chop down some trees as well, so would you chop down all of these trees here? There's plenty of trees on this map. Trees are not going to be a problem at all, so it should be good. But we do need to get some land to get some crops going very early. So let's increase the builders in here and click start and let it go. And then let's go through some of the mods I've got installed. In fact, all mods. I have 16 separate mods installed. I technically have more than that, but some of them aren't working. So we're going with 16. So to start with, we have the Dutch windmill, which is a lovely, pretty looking windmill that just runs on the wind. And it's just a nice thing. It's going to be nice to have that dotted around in places. So it's a little small, but it looks good. It looks good. We have a Ferris wheel in our well-being. Here we have a giant Ferris wheel that we can put in. It requires power, so our beavers can have a little fun fair place going on there. These sort of things, we'll have them dotted around in places, but we'll definitely have like an area that will have most of the well-being in it. I think that's probably how it's going to work. I don't know. We'll figure it out as we go. We have the housing optimizer mod so that beavers can live and work in one places. So my idea would be like over here we'll make a river through, we'll have some farmland, and we'll have some houses with farmhouses nearby, so the people that live there work in the farmhouses, come back in, and we might have a pump nearby as well, so it's like a little community, and they just come into the main town where the Ferris wheels and the well-being things are, like in the main town, and then our haulers are stuff that moves things around. So hopefully that's going to work. I'm not sure. We might end up in a situation where we're going to have lots of beavers. We are going to definitely do bots. We'll absolutely do bots. Bots will probably become the mainstay of almost everything, maybe. I'm not sure. There'll definitely be the haulers. The haulers will be a bot thing, and we'll have lots of haulers, so things can get moved around all the time, so that'd be cool. Okay, what else do we have? We have a ladder, because ladders are just awesome. We need ladders. Ladders are just fantastic for there. More platforms, so we have all the platforms down here as well. We can build extra things, and we got magic floaty platforms and stuff if we want to build that sort of thing. That'd be fine. Unstuckify for if beavers manage to get themselves stuck in places, because the wonderful little darlings aren't all that smart sometimes and do that, so yes. We have vertical power shafts, as well as the shaft tunnels and things, so we can run power up, down, left, right, under, over, inside, out, all over the place. We have billboards, which is just a fun mod. It's just a fun mod. It adds builders with different things on them. So like too easy. If you look here, boom. This is a mod. Too hard. Your pain is my sustenance. So yeah. They all have different things there. An awful shoe. So yeah. Just when we build somewhere, I don't know. We've got things. So yeah. Carrots. So you can see they've got carrots on there. So yeah. Just decorative billboards. That's what they are. Sounds like fun. The hide path range, so we don't click on this if we don't have path range. If I click that, it's just makes the game run faster. Let's put wood in that one there. Very nice. Something else I want to do as well before I forget is we want to get a small tank at the very least for some water going on there like that. Okay, and we want to clear out some trees. We have smart power, so that if buildings are full of things and not producing, they shut down and don't use power. It's very weird. Any building that requires power, so if we go, for instance, with the gear workshop, for instance, it will, even if it's full, providing it has a beaver in it, it will always be using 120 harness power. So the smart power mod just turns that off, just gets rid of it. So just save a bit of power. Nice. The dam decoration mod, with lots of different dams and decoration things. We might be using that a fair bit in places because you can build things. I think in a previous playthrough I built an enclosed area for farmland. Don't think I'll do that, but we might have archways and stuff, maybe, that sort of thing. So yeah. Decoration extension as well. I believe it adds more blocks to this, as well as we've got it adds more blocks to the dam decoration, so we've got ribbed metal ones and stuff. So yeah. And then flywheels for power if we want it. We've got flywheels, as well as the shaft bridge and things. Rotating sun. Normally with Timberborn, if you move the camera, the sun moves with your camera. It goes up and down, obviously, day and night. But if you move it, the shadows move to the camera. They're always like faced off in one direction, and they move with your camera. Very weird. Very weird. The rotating sun mod actually makes the sun rotate round properly. So you can see if we look at the shadows here, you see them moving very, very gently. And then as the sun comes up, they will come there. You can customize it to make the sun brighter or darker, so it's very, very good there. And we've got the floodgate triggers, so we can open and close floodgates as and when we need to. So yeah. Awesome. That's the mods we're going through. I am open to adding new mods to the series as we play through. If anyone has any recommendations or any major ones that I might have missed, I will happily add more mods to the game, just so we can continue to do things. So continue to expand and yeah. Okay, so we have this here. So the other thing we want to do is get our beavers into some houses. So again, we're going to start off by absolutely having all the beavers kind of just live in a block together, just to go in, and then we will obviously change it up when we move out, when we plan like this. So we just need to get the essentials going. We need to make sure our beavers don't die. That's the important part. So we get some food coming in. I think we've just harvested all the... No, we've got berries here, so we've got berries around. We can chop down all the trees, and we'll turn this into farmland over here, which would be nice. The berries are on this side. There are no berries on this side, so you can get farmland going over to here. You can no longer use the irrigation system of a single dot in the ground, a single hole in the ground, sorry, with water around it. You have to have it at least 3x3. That would work. So I don't mind doing 3x3s in places there. There was also a mod I saw that changes the way irrigation works, like it makes the land more or less green. So I mean, what do you think of that? Should we install that and just have more green land? And then we don't have to worry about, so many rivers, because I mean, look at the size of this. If you run a river down there, it's only going to do like a patch this wide. So maybe we should get that and just go with more. So who knows? Who knows? Okay, so we have one beaver doing nothing. We have 6 spare beds. So that means we're going to get some beaver breeding going on, which is cool. But the idea of this sort of thing would be we'd have a single house somewhere, which will have a family in it. And that house will have it'll have a roof on top. We'll put some decorations around it, it'll have a fence with a little garden area in it, and like a tree or two in it that's its own thing there. I will say right off the bat, when it comes to placing trees for aesthetic purposes, I may cheat them in, as in I may use the development console to spawn them in, because it'll only be 1 or 2 trees in a garden. I don't want to have to build a whole forester to plant 2 trees and then destroy the forester and blah, blah, blah. So that's the only thing that we might do. So we'll see with that. So anyway, let's establish some food, shall we? Let's get an efficient farmhouse going here. Let's get a carrot field going over here. Yeah, that'll do for a minute, and then we can get in there. That'll be fine. And I think we're good. We will have to store more water. We are only on normal, so it's not gonna be difficult. But it's not easy. So you can definitely get things wrong. So how are we going to seal the water off? Do I want to seal it off too high and just flood the other bank? I think I do. So I am going to come here and I'm going to say, hey, stop chopping down those trees there. Would you please chop down all of those trees there, so that we can get over here and put a road in and do things. So yeah, I'm gonna have to extend the farm over there as well. We've got plenty of berries. Berries are good. This should not be a problem at all. So yeah, we'll be fine. And we'll just chop down more trees. We're gonna have to have a lot of log storage. Fortunately for the Folktails, we do get the underground pole when we get to build it. So yeah, shouldn't be a major problem. Power wise for these guys, however, I mean, we could go with power wheels and have beavers running. The water wheels, I mean, the water wheels are okay. They do work. They're fine. We'll definitely be using the flywheels for some things, particularly with wind power. I mean, batteries are nice, don't get me wrong, but batteries are a long way off yet. We need metal for that. Flywheels, you can start producing some of these smaller ones with just some planks and things. So small flywheels, small horizontal fly. So yeah, this sort of thing. We could put in a sort of connection block, so that wouldn't exactly work like that. But we could put in a vertical power shaft like this, like this, and then build on top of it, build a windmill on top of that, and then have the windmill just charge the each windmill could have its own battery underneath it. So that's, you know, a thing we could have in places. So that's not a major problem. You know, the large windmills, you can have flywheels on the side of them and have them charged. So we've got options. We've got options for power storage. I think flywheels will come into things that, yeah, like this. This is a horizontal one, so we could put that in and then put a windmill next to it, and it would charge the flywheel straight away, and then the flywheel can go off into whatever it needs to run into. So we'll have little bits of battery power dotted around all over the place, and we won't have like a major power grid. It'll just be wherever we need it. Wherever we need some power, it'll be done. To start with, we will have a power grid, however, because we're definitely going to need that. So let's look at sealing this off alone here. Rib metal levies. Ooh, they require scrap and stuff, so they just look different. I think they just look different. So yeah, metal levies, just metal, and then we've got levy dam pieces. Oh wow, dam, which is the standard dam. You've got a levy. Got a 2x1 levy. Hold on, double levy, double levy like that. So we can do things. We can do things. So a levy 1x3, 3x1, 2. So diagonal. You got all these pieces. You can put in just to make things look better. So we could try and go straight for the 2x1s, although that does require planks for the 2x1s. So yeah. The dams just require 20 and the standard levies just require 12. So we need to get some science, don't we? That's what we need to do. We need to get some science. Let's get ourselves a inventor which doesn't require power. So let's get an inventor going as well. Let's put him in there. That'd be nice for us to do that there. Yeah, and we want to dam over the river, I suppose. The river's quite wide here. We could come down here and dam over here. That might be a better place. In fact, I think we will. We're going to come over here. We're going to try and unlock the levee and then go diagonally across here. We could go with this guy here and actually do a proper diagonal one. Getting a path across, however, is kind of difficult. There's no diagonal paths in the game, so yeah, it's not gonna work for us really. So. But if we go over here, I suppose it would make sense to do that again now. I think we can survive one season. He says the water's already not all that great. Let's get some more water storage going, like now. And let's even get a second pump going early on. Actually, it's amazing how you play through a series and you get quite far in it. And obviously you're playing for ages and ages with the top end stuff and all the bits and pieces. And you forget early game that you need a lot of other things. So yeah, need a lot of other stuff happening. So I'm not going to set anything up for this here. We might have things like triggers turning on and off pumps and other bits and pieces as and when droughts and stuff come along. So yeah, so we can just not worry about it too much for that one. So we can definitely do that. We still have 5 beds here. They're not having the babies, and I think they're not having the babies because they're not oh, it doesn't matter now, does it? The campfire, the social life used to change. The campfire used to make them more wanting to have babies or kits. Baby beavers are called kits. So let's get some well-being. Let's put in a campfire or 2, shall we? We'll put them at the end of the road here. Let's put in a couple of campfires. That will give them a bit of well-being, and more well-being will make them happier, and then happier beavers will breed more, hopefully. Yeah. Okay. So let's we need to chop down more wood, so I need probably more wood storage. Let's put that in. There. That can go with logs. Okay, you should chop down more trees. I don't know how far can you reach. You can reach okay distance, right? Let's run a road down here. Let's say I would also like you to chop down the road as well, because we're going to need a road out there. Might move the lumberjacks over here so they can get more trees, because they probably don't have the range. They're doing okay. They're doing okay. Hey, 6 well-being already. Yay! Awesome. We've got some science coming in as well. I should probably get the forester first. That's really the first thing you want to do. So you can replant trees, because that's very important. The lumber mill requires power, which is fine. We could always put in a power wheel and have a beaver run around inside it. So do that early on. Small windmills also only require planks, so we can't do that. We'd have to have a power wheel running first. Okay, so yeah, I think we'll do that. We're probably also going to get rid of a lot of these berries very, very quickly as soon as we're established with carrots, which we are kind of at. Let's put in a warehouse somewhere. In there, ask you very nicely if you would chop down trees as well, please, so we can get a road to the center of our warehouse. And this is going to be for carrots, so we have a carrot storage. And then I think we're going to get rid of you, and then we're just going to remove the berries in here, and set this area over here probably to be forestry instead. Berries are a bit of a pain when it comes to growth. They grow very quickly and everywhere. If you leave one around, you will get your whole area full of berries in a very short time. So let's remove all of those. That should be fine. You can reach everywhere over there. That's cool. Okay. You're over there chopping down that one. That's fine. You won't have anyone in you. You're the next one that requires things. So I'm going to up you two. And we're going to up that one. So we have stuff going on there. Because they're the important ones. They're the more important for anything. Let's down the amount of builders we have at the moment as well. Get those out in the world. Okay. Okay, and we're getting there. We're getting there. We need to get down here and get rid of some of these oak and things. So, right, let's unlock the forester, because that's the important one. We can put the forester over here. Yes. Okay. Boom. Does require planks, so we're going to have to put in a plank factory, which, I mean, we could put in there, but then I can't power it. Didn't really think that one through too much. Let's put it in. Oh, we have a first drought coming along. That's okay. That's fine. Let's get rid of those. Let's put our guy in here. Come on, grab that. Oh, and then we'll put in a power wheel next to it. Like so. Connect that up to the road, and then our beavers will be able to run inside the wheel, generate power. I could put a flywheel in between them just to, you know, have the power stored, but it's fine. It's 50, this produces 50. They want 50, so we are, however, going to need more beavers because we don't have enough. So let's get another house in, shall we? Let's get another lodge going on. Put that down there. Little settlement on the run, which is quite nice. Okay, let's run this along here. Okay, how are you? You know what? I'm going to remove you two. I want you elsewhere. Go work elsewhere. Go work elsewhere. You can work in there. No one's working in there, so we can't do that. Oh, we don't need you anymore. You are the gatherer flag. You can go away. You can go and start running in the posts. Go, go, go. Running in the post. Running in the power wheel. Not a post, it's a power wheel. You'll produce planks, and then planks will come and build this here. And then once you've come and built that there, we can start putting in some trees. haven't really quite figured out what trees we're going to put in yet over here. I don't know. Do I want to go for... we've got plenty of trees around, so I might put in a an oak system over here already, like early on. Just because it kind of makes sense. To get oak going early over here. Especially when we've got this many trees to gather. We're not going to be pushed for wood. Map is very, very, very gentle. Very gentle. So, yeah. Let's see here. Can we get ourselves a levy unlocked yet? It's 120, so we can't quite do that yet. Okay. Okay. So I'll tell you what. We shall leave this here for the time being. Let's add a few more carrots in. And we shall come back next time and continue with our things. Right now we're just in the setup thing, just trying to get some something established so that we can survive. That's the idea. Do we have enough water to survive the drought? Who knows? We'll find out in the next episode. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this one, and I hope to see you again next one. And until then, as always, have fun.